Welcome to Corey's Conscious Living. Hi, my little friends. Do you love the HEIDI, Cherry, and VAYA stories that I make here on YouTube? If you want exclusive stories that you can't get here and you want to join the Cat Club, follow the link down below that says Cat Club, Patron, and you'll find out all the details about how to join the club. Enjoy the meditation, guys. Are you ready to meditate with Corey? Make sure that you're laying down in your bed and you're all snuggly and cuddly and warm under the covers. Make sure that the lights are just right and everything in your room is just right so you don't get distracted and you can listen to the story and let your body relax. HEIDI, Cherry, and VAYA had been invited to a soccer game with Aaron. They loved Aaron. Aaron was just awesome at so many things, and Cherry just thought he was the best thing in the world. HEIDI thought he was super intelligent because he liked books like she does, and he could also do the Rubik's Cube. He was very good at it. That impressed HEIDI a lot because she could never ever get to finish the Rubik's Cube. And VAYA just thought he was handsome. She loved being around him, so they were very happy to go to a soccer match with Aaron. When they got there, a lot of Aaron's friends were there. Xander, Ron, Miller, Everett, Robert, Luca, Benicio, Aiden, and Yazin were all there playing soccer, having a lot of fun. It was a nice day. The sun was out. The weather was perfect. The field was empty. It was just them that they were playing on the big soccer field in the park. Everything was good to go. Cherry couldn't wait to show Aaron some of her soccer tricks, the things that she'd been learning that she thought was super impressive. As soon as they got there, Cherry, followed by HEIDI and VAYA, ran across the football pitch, the soccer pitch. Cherry with a soccer ball in hand, shouting, "Aaron! Aaron! Aaron! Aaron, look, watch this, I've been practicing so much. I've been practicing this, right, every day for the last 2 months. And I'm like, brilliant at it, Aaron. I'm so good. I mean, I know you're good at soccer and everything, and all you ever do is score goals. I know. But today I'm going to score more goals than you, and I'm going to do more soccer tricks than you, and everyone is just going to think, wow, Cherry is so gosh darn amazing." She's brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant. But anyway, watch. This is what everybody watch. Xander, Ron, Miller, everyone, Luca, come on, Yazin, watch this. Luckily for Cherry, everyone thought Cherry was awesome. They all came around and stopped what they were doing and watched as Cherry bounced the soccer ball off one of her back legs, like as if she was bouncing on her knee and she was dribbling it up in the air, bounce, keeping it from falling down on the ground. She did it about 10 times without actually doing one wrong, and then it fell on the ground. She stood there with her mouth open, her eyes really big, and she was like, "Look! Did you see it? Did you see it, everyone? Did you see it? I'm so impressed with myself. I'm so awesome. I mean, I know it took me a long time to learn it, but I'm so good at it, aren't I, Aaron? I'm so good." Aaron said, "Yes, you're very good. That was very impressive, Cherry." "Thanks, Aaron." VAYA said, I've been practicing, right? I've been practicing doing this thing where you spin the ball on your paw and then you bang it with your other paw and spin it around and spin it around and spin it around. Like they do when they spin a ball on the finger. But I've been doing it on my paw. And I think I'm good. VAYA grabbed one of the soccer balls. She went over closer to where Aaron was because She wasn't really bothered about all his other friends seeing her. She wanted Aaron to see her, do her trick. She put it on her paw and she started spinning it as if she was spinning a globe. It was very impressive. She did it for about 5 seconds and then the ball fell on the ground and everyone cheered. Cherry said, excuse me, I didn't get a cheer. And then everyone laughed and cheered for Cherry. Thank you very much, thank you. Aaron said, wow, Vaya, that was really good. Cherry said, I thought that was a baseball trick. I didn't, not baseball. No. Oh, I get my balls confused sometimes. There's so many ball games. Basketball. Vaya, that's not even soccer. Or, as Corey would say, that's not even football. That's not even footy. That is, basketball. And basketball is when they spin it on the finger like that. Right, Aaron? Right? Aaron knew that Cherry was a little bit jealous, so she was getting a little bit sassy. Aaron said, well, it is a trick that they do in basketball, but it was very impressive, right, Cherry? Just like yours was very impressive. I was impressed with both of you. Cherry settled down a bit. She thought that was a good answer. It was acceptable. And Vaya smiled, a very big, sweet, fluffy white cat hair smile at Aaron. Heidi said, before we get playing this soccer game, I'm not very good, by the way, everyone. By the way, everyone, I'm not very good, announced Heidi. Some of his friends said, that's okay, we're just going to have fun. And that made Heidi feel a lot better. It's okay to try really hard at something, but it's best if you're actually enjoying it and you have fun with it, said Aaron. Well said, said Heidi. I just wondered if you'd read any good books lately. Ooh, yeah, said Aaron. We'll talk about it later. I've been reading a lot of graphic novels lately. Very interesting. Said Heidi. I'm looking forward to having a chat about that. Aaron, said Cherry, how are you doing with your math? I was doing this math problem the other day, right, and I was thinking about you because I know you're really good at math, right? And I was like, Aaron's so good at math. I'm going to channel Aaron. And I sat there, right, and I channeled your little face and I channeled your little body and I channeled you and I thought, what would Aaron do? Aaron would probably take it very slow. He'd be careful because he's smart. And when you're careful and you read over things correctly and you take it nice and slow, that's exactly what I did, Aaron. That's exactly what I did. And I got all my answers right. And I was like, now I know what Aaron does. You know, he's a wizard with math. He's good at it. Might not like it. Do you like math? Aaron said, it's all right. It's not on the top of my list. Cherry said, nah, me either, Aaron, me either. We're so alike, me and you. We're like twinsies. Anyway, yeah, so I got all my math problems right and I was like, yeah, that's the way to do it. From now on, I'm just going to channel Aaron. And then, what was so funny, Aaron, is ever since we knew that we were going to come and play soccer with you, I've been doing all these things that, like, make me remember you. And then, like, what happened now, was it, what were we doing the other day, Heidi? And I said, yeah, this is what Aaron does. Heidi was thinking about it. She put one of her paws on her chin and she was like, I don't remember. And then Vaya said, I remember. It was taekwondo. But you weren't actually doing taekwondo. You were just, well, you thought you were doing taekwondo, I should say. But really you were just kicking the kitchen counter. Yeah, said Cherry. That's exactly right. Excuse me. Cherry just realised what Vaya said. I'll have you know that those kicks were very, very definitely taekwondo kicks. I was like kicking and going, wah, wah, like that. And you don't just kick normally and make that noise. Whoa, whoa. You only do that when you're doing taekwondo, you know. Don't you, Aaron? Aaron started laughing. I don't think it's the sound that actually makes it taekwondo, Cherry, but, you know, that's a good point, though. You do normally make some sounds. I know, said Cherry. I've seen you guys doing taekwondo. Hooah, 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 hooah. That's what you have to do, right? Because otherwise you don't look very threatening, do you? You just look like you're throwing your arms around and your legs around and maybe you could be dancing. Because if there was music playing and you were doing your taekwondo moves, especially some of your, what they called, your routines, you know, when you do your belts and you have to do like a routine and you have to remember all those different moves. I know, Aaron, I know this stuff because I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm so smart and so amazing. I'm so confident. I'm so brilliant. Everyone here, if you don't already know, I'm brilliant. I'm ace. I'm absolutely amazing at most things, guys. So just watch out when I get on that soccer field, she said. Everyone just carried on talking because they were all stood around taking a break at this point, drinking some Gatorade, getting their electrolytes back up because it was a nice warm day. Cherry carried on talking. So I said, yeah, you know, you could have been dancing because some of those moves, when you do one of your, routines, it looks like, I don't know, so graceful sometimes, so like a dance, that if I played and you weren't doing your hoo, 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 you'd actually look like you were dancing. Aaron thought this was really funny, and he leaned over and started laughing a lot. And Cherry was like, don't pee yourself, Aaron. I hope that you had, the opportunity to go to the bathroom before you actually came to play soccer. Because I'm so funny. Everyone listen to me. I'm so funny. Cherry was definitely on one today. Anyway, Heidi realised that she needed to distract Cherry or get Cherry focused because, sometimes Cherry's all over the place. She has a hard time kind of focusing on just one thing at a time, or she gets really bored quite quickly with one thing at a time. And then, before you know it, she's just lost interest, or she's just too excited. She's like a yo-yo. Heidi wrangled her in, got her focused, got her organised, said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play soccer. You're going to play this particular place. I want to play striker. I want to play striker like Aaron. VAYA said, can I be striker too? Aaron thought about this for a second. Yeah, we can have 2 strikers, that's fine. That's fine. They both smiled very big, very cheesy smiles. Heidi played the game a little bit for about 10 minutes and then decided that was enough for her and she went and sat on the side. Aaron's friends, some of them, were really, really good at this. Some of them weren't so great. Aaron was awesome and he kept scoring goal after goal after goal, which Cherry got a little bit mad with at one point. Excuse me, my friend, my bestie, can you stop scoring so many goals? I mean, how is anybody else on the team supposed to score a goal if all you ever do is keep scoring goals? You're like a greedy goaler. No, because that means you would be stopping goals, right? No, you're like a greedy striker. That's what you are, Aaron. And she started laughing. Aaron knew Cherry was kidding, but he thought, maybe I should back off on my skills and I'll just let the cats score some goals for a while, which he did, which made Cherry and VAYA very, very happy. VAYA was super impressed. When she scored 1 goal, she turned around and curtsied and said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Cherry's like, get on with the game, VAYA. And when Cherry scored, She was just like, oh no, this is so exciting, I'm going to pee my pants. You know, I was saying to you, I hope you went to the bathroom before you started playing. Silly me, I drank way too much juice. I was trying to hydrate, right? I thought if I hydrate and I get my electrolytes up, I get my salt good, you know, I feed my body well, I'm going to be so good on that pitch. I'm going to be so amazing. I drank too much. And now I want to pee, especially now I just scored. I'm so excited. OMG, guys, OMG. A few of Aaron's friends shouted, OMG. And Cherry thought that was the best thing in the world. I've got fans, she said. They played for quite some time. It was really nice to be outside. It was really nice to be with friends. It felt like forever since Aaron had seen the cats, and the cats had seen Aaron and his friends. With everything with COVID, it was really hard. Aaron was really grateful that he could be with his friends and he could be back in his classroom and school, and the world started to feel a little bit more normal, even though it was definitely not normal, or definitely not the way it used to be, but maybe it would be better. Maybe the world would change to be better. Cherry said, Aaron, at the end of the game. Well played, guys, well played, she shouted to all his friends. VAYA said, yes, well done, Aaron. You did so good. You scored so many goals. She was all pink in the cheeks and blushing at him because, like I said, she thought he was super cute. And then Cherry said, can we play chess now? Can we go on with you, Aaron? Can we go on with you and play chess? HEIDI stood up and rubbed her two front paws together and looked at Aaron and said, I've been practicing. Aaron said, challenge accepted. The cats went back to Aaron's house. When they got there, they had popcorn and they had juice and they hung out for a while and chatted and talked a lot while HEIDI took on Aaron at chess. Aaron won. HEIDI came in a very, very close second, of course, because there's only two people that play chess. But still, HEIDI was very impressed. She got so much better than the last time she'd played with him, and that was good enough for her. She was growing, she was learning, and she was getting better and better with every practice. And that's kind of like what life is like. You have to practice at things, right? You have to practice and hopefully enjoy practicing because what you're doing is making you happy. And then eventually, you get really, really good at something. It got late. The cats needed to go home. Aaron had a shower. He brushed his teeth. He settled down in bed and thought about what a really fun day it had been. He was with all his favourite people. He was with his favourite cats. Life was good. And then eventually, Aaron fell fast asleep. Very, very happy. The end.